Shifting focus, Russian missile salvos pounding Kyiv, leaving 16 dead and about 40 injured in a devastating blitz. Moscow, meanwhile, unleashing a brutal double offensive, hammering major parts while pushing deeper across the front lines. The next story now brings you the latest from Kyiv and from the Ukrainian front lines, showing how advancing Russian ground forces and heavy airstrikes are forcing urgent Ukrainian evacuations.
The sky over Kyiv turned brutal in seconds. Sirens screamed, then came the impact. A deadly attack ripped through the city as Russian missiles struck with force and precision. Air defenses fired back, but the barrage kept coming. The Ukrainian Air Force says Russia's bombardment also included cruise missiles and fast-flying jet-powered drones that put further strain on air defenses. On the ground, for Ukrainians, it's a never-ending nightmare.
It's really difficult. I was inside the building at the time, so to speak, and when it hit, well, I just don't even remember. I can't say anything. My car was parked there, but it was thrown over there and burned to the ground. It seemed like there were 2 strikes.
The explosions were terrifying, getting closer and closer one after another. We weren't injured, but about 100 meters away, in the bathroom, the tiles fell. It was really scary.
This deadly attack comes as a fierce retaliatory wave following a series of Ukrainian long-range drone strikes aimed at military facilities deep inside Russian territory. Moscow has answered with overwhelming aerial firepower, coordinating massive missile barrages with an aggressive summer ground push designed to overwhelm Ukrainian frontline defenses. Russian commanders claim their forces have captured 19 settlements across southeastern regions. The dual pressure of continuous airstrikes and rapid territorial advances is putting immense strain on Ukrainian logistics and civil infrastructure. The crisis is escalating rapidly on the ground, facing heavy artillery barrages and incoming troops. Ukrainian authorities have issued urgent mandatory evacuation orders across the Dnipropetrovsk region. In the hard-hit Synelnikov district, officials have ordered the immediate transfer of more than 2,000 children and their families from 16 vulnerable settlements. Ukrainian commanders are putting up a strong fight as frontline positions draw dangerously closer to major urban centers. On the other hand, depleted Patriot batteries mean that Ukraine is unable to protect its skies as Russia increases the intensity of attacks. Bureau Report, WION The World is One.
It's now telling you about a chilling murder that has shaken Telangana in India days after a school principal there was found murdered inside her residence. A shocking twist has emerged, extremely disturbing. Investigators say 2 Class 10 students were allegedly behind the murder. Now, the police theory at this point is chilling to say the least. The 2 accused were allegedly addicted to marijuana and were fond of partying, allegedly. And they were in need of money. One of them also carried a grudge against the victim, the school principal. After being ousted from the school hostel, investigators say the 2 accused allegedly spent days planning the theft. 5 days before the murder, the accused conducted a recce of the victim's house as well. They even studied the CCTV cameras around her residence. And then came August 11. The ill-fated day, the two accused allegedly entered the house by jumping over the compound wall, attacked the victim with a knife, but the victim recognized one of them. And when during the attack, he lost the mask that he was wearing, the duo then allegedly stabbed her 27 times. They fled the scene with cash from the victim's house allegedly and 2 mobile phones. Initially, the police formed 5 teams, examined CCTV footage to identify the killers. They questioned students who had been absent after the murder as well. And the investigators noticed something strange. 2 Class 10 boys were suddenly spending money lavishly. The police detained them and they recovered 1.5 lakh rupees and an iPhone from one of them. Forensic examination of the cash reportedly found traces of human blood, which matched to the victim, leading the police to the 2 alleged killers. A joke about a patriotic song has put one of China's biggest comedy stars under official investigation. A popular comedian, actor, television host is reportedly being investigated after performing a modified version of a well-known Chinese patriotic song. This was during a show in Wuhan in the month of July. This song celebrates Chinese guerrilla fighters who fought the Japanese forces during the second war, the Sino-Japanese War, fought from 1937 to 1945. The conflict remains central, remember, to China's official narrative of national struggle and sacrifice. In 2019, the song was included in a list of 100 songs selected by the Communist Party's Central Committee to mark the 70th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China. That's the context. And according to the Chinese media reports and videos posted online, he changed a part of the song's lyrics and added jokes, including lines in which he reportedly appeared to pray to Buddha. And Wuhan officials reportedly say he had secured approval for his performance but had not disclosed that he would alter the lyrics. And the city's Culture and Tourism Bureau has now launched a probe after receiving a complaint. Officials are reportedly examining whether he violated the rules requiring performers to submit their material for approval before taking the stage. Let's just take you back to the 2010s. Chinese media reportedly praised him for attracting younger audiences to the genre. Comedy has reportedly also provided a rare space for indirect criticism of contemporary life in the country, but then that space is narrowing. And as the authorities tighten controls over artistic expression under President Xi Jinping, officials have reportedly pushed artists to align their work with the Communist Party priorities and have tightened scrutiny of material seen as challenging the official political or historical narratives. And in the year 2021, China made insulting or defaming national heroes and martyrs a criminal offense. Now, this comedian is not alone. In 2023, a Chinese comedy company was fined about $2 million after the comedian compared 2 stray dogs chasing a squirrel to the Chinese military. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.